right, welcome back, everybody. This is Esosa Matthew. So I'm going to continue with the lectures as from what I taught you before. I believe that we've done introduction to Canva, Canva Free versus Canva Pro, fonts, text elements. We have covered all that under graphics design. So right now we are talking about types of logos. All right. So I've already prepared the presentation as to how it's going to go. So I'm just going to slide through my presentation and just talk about it. So in this lecture, types of logos, we are going to learn about the various types of logos, when and how to use them. So let's get right into it. All right, so the contents for this lecture, what we're going to talk about is what is a logo, types of logos, popular elements used in logo, popular fonts used in logos. All right. Next, all right. So what is a logo? A logo is a brand's identity. It consists of the use of letters and symbols to show what the business is about. All right. So examples of brands like Apple, Indomie. When you think about Indomie or when you think about the Apple, you can remember the logo behind every iPhone that you get. That is the brand's identity. That is their simple way of, like, that's the easy way you can recognize and identify that that is an Apple product because of that Apple symbol behind every of their products or on any of their products. So the logo is the first link of connection between the brand and its customers. All right. So I think we have that out of the way. So next up, there are types of logos. We have four basic categories of logos. When you are designing a logo, you might be thinking like, how should you start? The basic things for you to know is the types of logos, so you will know which one suits what you want to design. So there are four basic types. We have the symbol logo, word mark, letter logo, symbol logo, word mark, letter mark, and combination logo. We have symbol logo, word mark, letter mark, and combination. All right. So the first one is the symbol logo. As you can see the image I've used to describe this, you already have an idea of what I am about to say or what I'm talking about. So a symbol logo is the basic symbol or iconic type of logo. It represents a brand in a simple but bold and confident way. All right. So the image is abstract and stylized, just like this Instagram logo now. You can see that it is like the image of a camera. If you look at it very well, it's like the image of a camera, but it is done in a unique way. So you know that, okay, whenever you see this is an abstract image for Instagram alone. All right. So this type of logo is generally used by large brands which serve the whole world. So there are seven different populations, diverse populations with diverse cultures and languages. So they need one logo or one symbol that can be recognizable by all, and it is easy to understand or like describe. So I'll just give you some basic examples. Some examples of logos under this category. We have the Apple logo, Shell Oil logo, Nike, and Instagram. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm using the canva.com website to show you or to do the design right now. So it's easy for me to switch between searching and teaching. And I also have a better and bigger or larger interface so I can show my work. All right, so I'm just going to search for the Apple logo so you can see what I mean. Okay, I'm going to add new tab. So I want to search for the Apple logo. I'm sure you already know what the Apple logo looks like, but I'm going to search for it and show you the images. Apple logo. All right, so I hope there's good network. All right, so you can see now this is just one image that already tells you or describes to you what the brand is about. Okay, so this is the Apple logo. This is just one symbol, one icon that tells you what the brand is about. So this is a type of logo. It is under the category of symbol logo. So let me also search for Shell Oil. I'm sure you should know Shell Oil now. So come in, Shell, sorry about my typo, Shell Oil. All right, so we're looking for their logo. So let me just go straight to adding logo. I couldn't put it into the presentation. I just want you to see it straight from the web. All right, so you can see this symbol, this like fan kind of symbol. So whenever you see this, without even being told, you already know that that is Shell Oil logo. So it's a logo that's recognizable by is recognizable all over the world by different populations. So there's no language barrier, there's no cultural barrier here. It's just a symbol logo. So another example that we have here is the Nike brand logo. All right, so I'm searching for the Nike brand logo. So I'm just going to search and show you. Okay, let me go to images. All right, so you can see it's just Nike and a swoosh across it. So this is the Nike brand logo, and anywhere you see this without being told, you know that it is Nike, like the shoe brand. You know what it is without being told. So this is a basic symbol logo. This is basic symbol logo. This is the first type of logo, right? But note that this type of logo is usually used by brands, by large brands that are serving international purposes, like they're serving international audiences or populations. So if your brand is a small business inside Nigeria, please, symbol logo is not for you. So number two, we have the word mark logo. This is a type of logo that is used by very many small businesses, by a lot of small businesses. A lot of small businesses use this logo. And do not forget that another example of symbol logo here is Instagram logo. That's why I use it as an image um for this presentation canvas. All right, so let's come back. So word mark logo. By the image I put here, you should already know that a word mark logo is a logo that consists of words, the name of the particular brand spelled out. All right. So the brand will create a logo using a unique font. Create a logo using a unique font, which cannot be like it cannot be seen regularly anywhere by designers. You get it's a very unique font. You write the name of the brand with a unique font that is not available anywhere else. Okay, so they don't just jump and use any font like I've taught you fonts before, like any font like Open Sans, Comic Sans, or Helvetica or Code Pro Bold. They don't just use any of those normal fonts. They use very special fonts. Let me see if I can find an example of that. Let me write out a text and just check because I have some specialized fonts, so I can just show you. The network is bad. Okay, all right, okay. So let me edit this and write something and then show you an example of a specialized font. Okay, let's say love. All right, so go back. So I've taught you fonts before, so I'm just going to show you examples of some specialized fonts that I have here. So I'll click on fonts now. Look at this. Just look at this. Look at what I'm going to do now. All right. All right. So you can see this. You can see this uploaded font. You can see Pepsi regular. If I choose this, you see how the font is going to change. Now let's go back to this our fonts now. I want to show you examples of some specialized fonts that they use for logos like this. Can you see the way it is? This is not a regular font that you will find in your like in the Canva app or in your Pixel Lab or other places. These fonts have to be specially sourced and uploaded. So these word mark kind of logos, they make use of this unique font to spell out the name of the brand. All right. So I'm going to give you some examples of brands that have used these popular brands that have used this type of logos for their businesses. Examples, my number one example is Coca-Cola brand. So we're going to go back to searching for logos and I'm going to show you. Let's search for the Coca-Cola logo. Coca-Cola. I don't know how you guys pronounce it. Oh. Anyhow. So let me search for the Coca-Cola logo. Coca-Cola logo. Please. I'm not here to teach English. So Coca-Cola logo. Oh, this network is Coca-Cola logo. Oh, I don't want the bottle. Sorry, 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 sorry. Okay, I think I've got it now. All right, so I'm just going to tap on any of this and show you. So you can see this, waiting for the image to load, to download. All right, so you can see this Coca-Cola logo. This is an example of a word mark logo. Coca-Cola is spelled out using a unique font, So another example of this word mark logo is the Google logo. Google. Oh, I don't even need to search it for. Look at it here. You can see. Please go back. You can see Google here. You can see the font that was used and the mix of colors. This Google logo. You can see the way it looks. So this an example of a word mark logo. Another example that you can find is the Facebook logo. Facebook logo. All right. So everywhere you look around, there are logos around you. Sorry. This Facebook logo is an example of the symbol logo. Okay, so I made a mistake. So, I forgot. I almost forgot. We have Cadbury. Cadbury, the popular beverage brand. Cadbury. We're talking about wordmark logos now. So you can see Cadbury is written out in a with a unique font. So this is an example of a wordmark logo. Now the last example that I'm going to give is the Indomie logo. So let's search for Indomie. Let me see if I can. All right, Indomie. Indomie logo. Uh All right, okay. I have it now. You can see the Indomie logo. This is this is a wordmark logo, but it is done with a unique font. The name of the brand is spelled out. I've talked about colors before, so this is their own chosen color. So whenever you see this spelled out like this with this color, you know that this is the logo for that particular brand. So let's go back and talk about the next type of logo. So the next logo that we have here, the next type is the letter mark logo. So the letter mark is similar to the word mark, but it is a lot shorter. This in this type of logo, the brand uses their initials, the initials of the company name is used to create the logo. So this is usually done when maybe the company's brand name is a very long name or is one that cannot be easily pronounced. Like example, those German, Russian names, and they are trying to reach people or a large population worldwide or outside their country, so they have to use a letter mark to represent the brand. So you take the initials of the company and just put it together. You can see the image I used here. Imagine that the brand that we're talking about is a brand that has an L word, but the word is long. So you have to use the first initials of the brand. Okay, so examples of brands with this logo are HP, IBM, and the one that's not even too far from us, NTA. So let's look for the NTA logo. NTA is Nigerian Television Association, I guess. Sorry, Nigerian Television Authority. Yes, thank God, thank God. God no go shame me. Okay, so let me search for NTA. NTA. Okay, first let's see the meaning of NTA. Let me see if I'm correct. Yes, Nigerian Television Authority. So Let me check now for the logo. So so you see what I'm talking about. NTA. Oh, no. That's not what I want. NC. Oh, NCA logo. All right, let's see if I can find what I want here. All right. So you can see this NTA logo. Now, the Nigerian Television Authority is a long name to put as a logo for one brand or for one company. So what did they do? They came and they used letters N, T, and A. So a lot of people might not even know the meaning of the letters or the actual name of the company or the name of the channel, but they shall know that whenever they see that NTA, this NTA, they can recognize it anywhere. So that is the essence of a logo. So now the next type of logo, let's go to the next one that we have. All right, so the fourth type of logo that we need to talk about is the combination logo. So in the combination mark logo, it includes or utilizes the use of a word mark and a symbol logo. So you can see the image I used here, the L I previously used, and I just wrote letters underneath it. That is a combination mark logo. This is the type of logo that is usually used for small businesses coming up. So if your business is a small business, this type of logo that you should use. You can use a symbol, and the name of your business, like put a symbol and put the name of your business beneath it, or you can use a letter and put the name of your business beneath it. This is the type of logo suitable for small businesses coming up, the combination mark logo. All right, so you can use the symbol on its own, and you can use the letter on its own. You can use the symbol on its own and you can use the letter on its own. But most small businesses in Nigeria, they use this combination mark logo as a means of start up, because they want to at least establish their name or their brand with their logo and the name together. So maybe as you go on, as you grow, as you become bigger, you can then decide to use the symbol on its own and use your brand name on its own. But the ideal use for this combination logo is to be for established brands. Supposed to be for established brands. Examples of such brands are Adidas and Burger King. All right, so now let's search for the Adidas logo. So I'm just going to click search and write out Adidas. I want to search for the Adidas logo. All right, I made a mistake, sorry. Adidas logo. Okay. So I'm just going to wait for it to download or load so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so you can see that this is a combination of a symbol and the Adidas name spelled out. This is a combination mark kind of logo. So you can see the way it has been used. So the brand can use the symbol separate and can also use the Adidas name separate, but they can also use it together. So like I said, it's actually meant for large brands, but it's also a type of logo that is suitable for small businesses in Nigeria, so as to get your brand known. All right, so the next type of logo we're going to talk about is the BMW logo. So it's also a type of combination mark logo. So as you can see, I'm searching for BMW logo. You can see the way it is. So this type of logo is a combination logo that includes the symbol and the BMW initials. So you can use the symbol separate, just as it is used on Mercedes-Benz cars, and you can use the emblem also separate. So this is a type of combination logo in which you combine either a symbol and word mark, or letter mark and word mark. You can also combine an emblem and word mark. All right, so this is how the symbol is. This is the way it looks. and this is just the way it is generally. All right, so I guess we are done with that. You have already seen the symbol, and I'm sure you have seen it in a couple of Mercedes-Benz cars. So let us go back to our lecture. Let us now go back to our lecture. All right, so now let's talk about popular element keywords for a logo. So I've taught you text and elements before and how you can search for them and use them. But when searching for them, sometimes it becomes a problem as to what or which one you should use. So this is why I've brought out a couple of elements here with the specific keywords that you can search to find it. So you can see lines and shapes, and you can see logos. These are some elements that you can use in your logo design. So I'm just going to search it out for you so that you can see what I mean. So you come to your elements, and then you come to the search bar, and then you want to search first. We want to look at lines and shapes. You can see it is already there, so I'm just going to click on see all, so we can see the different types of lines and shapes available. Remember that when you are searching for elements like this, you have to put it in the graphics part. Like, everything has to be graphics that will come out. So these are different types of lines and shapes that you can use for your logo. In our next class on how to create logo designs, I'm sure you will see how you can apply some of these to creating logo. But first, for the purpose of this class, we are just going to I'm just going to show you what the lines and shapes, where you can find them, and what they look like. All right, so the next one I want to search is logo. Click on the search bar on your elements feature and search logo. All right, so you search for logo, wait for it to download. Sorry, I'm going to search for logo. It hasn't come out yet, so I'll just click search for logo. All right, so these are the various types of logos. I'm just going to wait for it to download. Like I said before, ensure that you click on the graphics section. You can see the way it is. We have graphics, photos, audios, and videos. Click on graphics. So it has come up now. I'm just going to click on graphics and wait for it to load. You can see the way it looks. So these are different types of graphics that you can use to create a logo. I'm sure you must have seen some of these features in different logos that you have seen elsewhere. So these are some of the images that you can use to create a logo. So there are various types. The keywords to search here is logo. Click on the search bar and search logo. So I've aligned some of them for you. We have the circle, starburst, arrow corner, convex. All right, so next on our popular elements keywords, we have emblem. So you can go to your search bar just the way we have here now. So I'm going to search for the word emblem, so you can see some other element features that you can use to create your logos. So when you are designing logos for some specific type of professions or for some specific type of activities, there are certain images that should actually be there. So this is what an emblem is for. This is like an identity of a particular kind of organization or a particular type of activity. So you see now, as I search for emblem, you will see some of the features that will come out. All right, so like I said before, always make sure that when you have all graphics, photos, and videos, you click on graphics. All right, so let's wait for it to download. Okay, so these are various types of emblems that you can use for different types of logo design. You can see the way they look. You can even mix 2 or 3 together just to get a particular effect. It all depends on your creativity, what you want to create as it is in your head, as it is in your mind. So what you want to create, you just have to think about it and then put it out and create it as a design. So you can see the various types of emblems that we have that you can use. All right, so I already gave some examples in the presentation that I did. You can see the medicine symbol. You can also see the symbol for lawyers. Okay, so you can see the various. We have the vector emblem, medicine emblem. You can also search for Esports emblem gas mask. That's for party vibes or after party vibes, club vibes. Then you can search for the badge emblem. So these are the various features you need to know when creating logos. So the keywords here are, I already stated them, as you can see in this design. You can see as I've stated them out. So now let's talk about popular fonts used in logo. There are various fonts that you should use or you can use when designing a logo. We have the Major Mono Display, we have the A Gotcha font, we have Codes Pro Bold, all right. We have the Hey Gotcha, we have Codes Pro Bold, we have the Break Scripts, the Art Novel Outline, BD Scripts, Lovello Line, Chewy, and Dr. Mr. Daffo. All right, so you just have to go on your Canva, go to fonts and search this, and you see them, and you can use them for your logos. We also have the Open Dyslexic font, we have the Mokoto, and we have the Archival Black. All right, so as we go on with the lecture, and I'll show you the way you can create a logo from scratch. I'm going to apply some of these logos, some of these fonts, so you can see the way they look on the logo feature. Thank you for watching.